Hello, guys. This is Shar. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for returning. Now, y'all, because I've been following this Diddy trial, and I don't really talk about the Diddy trial on this channel, but I have been following it every day. Today is day 4. And I guess because I've been following it, I got all kinds of Diddy stuff on my timeline as well as Cassie stuff on my timeline on YouTube. Like, every other day I'm seeing all kinds of different songs and videos that she's done. I didn't even know she had cut so many songs and had the matching video with it. Like I didn't even know she had did so many songs. But yeah, a lot of her songs. I just seen like a little clip of her wedding, all this stuff that I've just never seen from Cassie. But anyway, like I said, I guess because I'm following the trial, all this different stuff is coming up. So this came up. It was a short video of Cassie for Vogue. Now, you guys know in 2025, everybody has a YouTube channel, like from car dealerships, clothing brands, cosmetic brands, perfume brands. Everybody has their own YouTube channel, so they can promote their own business, their own products at will. You know what I mean? And Vogue is no different. It's a magazine, but hey, they got a YouTube channel and they have people on there all the time, celebrities all the time on there talking about fashion or, their progression of fashion. They go through a book and look through all their looks, why they wore this and where they wore that to, talking about makeup, beauty, skin regimens, all that stuff, right? So Cassie is no different. This was a long time ago. I think the video took place 10 years ago. So, that was her heyday, 2017, 16, 15, 14. She was dealing with old boy Heavenly, right? So this video short clip was just simply about her doing a smoky eye as far as makeup and her rendition of doing a smoky eye, really cute, really quick, and still getting the job done. And I guess Vogue wanted to see her do that and tell the viewers how she did that. The reason why I thought it was interesting to talk about really quick, nothing long, but I really thought it was funny. Not funny. I take that back. It's not funny. Reason why I wanted to talk about it, because if you listen to her voice during this little short video where she's, doing her makeup for her smoky eye look, her voice is extremely scratchy and hoarse. And it made me think about yesterday, as a matter of fact, day 3 of her testimony on the stand. She revealed how, she still had to perform these FOs. You know what an FO is? That's short for, off. You know what I mean? I don't want to get copyright or struck or whatever. But anyway, or demonetized. But so she mentioned she would still have to perform these FOs, even though she had oral sores in her mouth and on her tongue. And she had like extreme painful UTIs. Like she had very, very severe urinary tract infections. And she would still have to perform these FOs. So when I hear her on this short video or clip of her, describing her smoky eye regimen and her voice being extremely hoarse, where she is visibly on the video, taking spoonfuls of honey, just to coat her throat so it won't sound so hoarse. I don't know. It just made me feel away. And it's just like, dang, like, this stuff was true. You look back on things and you have no clue what's going on with people. You would have never told me and got me to believe that this man was doing this stuff to her. Really, on any of the pictures you look back at Cassie on, because she's always smiling. She's always cheerful. I don't see any honestly, I mean, I'm not a therapist or anything, but I didn't see any distance in her eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when people are really going through it, they just have a disconnect and you can see it. You may not be able to explain it, but you could just sense or can tell the disconnect in their eyes. I never saw that in her eyes. You know what I mean? It always just seems like she was just always upbeat and happy. And if you look in her eyes, you still see life there. So, in my opinion, and like I said, because and it may be just because she's so pretty, you really just can't. You really, to me, you just couldn't really see anything that was really going on with her, especially the level in which it was going on. So yeah, I just wanted you guys to see this short little video, hear how scratchy and how hoarse her voice was. And who knows, she could have just had a cold or whatever. Really, she could have. But it just lent to, like I said, when I heard from the testimony how she would have sores in her mouth and on her tongue and all this stuff, and it made me think of that. So you guys drop down in the comments, tell me what you think, if at all. I do talk back. Like the video, subscribe, and until next time, guys, ciao.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Cassie, and I am here to show you a little bit of how I do my makeup. I like to use Full and Soft or any other mascara to do my brows. Wipe off the excess very lightly. Brow gel. I've always loved bronzer. I like to put my bronzer in like underneath my cheekbone so that, without having to do full contour, you still get that that look. For highlighter, love this Dior, so can you see it? As you might be able to hear, I'm losing my voice a bit. So, in the middle of all this, I would like to just have some honey. It's okay. Try it. I've always been a huge fan of eyeliner. I do like when you can just rim your inner eye. Just kind of smoke it out a little bit.